Hi, I'm Marianne, a mum and business owner living here in Scotland.
And I'm Emily, her daughter, figuring out life, love and career chaos while living in Dubai.
Welcome to the Distance Diaries. This is where we catch up on everything. Family wins, career curveballs, the messy moments and the hilarious bits in between.
Every week we share honest, funny and sometimes emotional conversations about staying connected no matter where life takes us.
So grab a cuppa and join us because staying close doesn't have to be complicated.
Let's dive right in. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Distance Diaries.
Woo-hoo.
Hello. Did you miss us? Because we missed you.
Yeah, we missed you. It's been a mad month, hasn't it?
I know.
Crazy month.
Sorry we weren't here last week. That crazy month that we're talking about caught up with us, and schedules and time zones just got the best of us last week, I think.
It was. Time zones just killed us last week.
Yeah.
Because that 4 hours between us with the schedules that we both had, it just didn't work, did it?
It's so much. Even the times, like right now as we're recording this, it's been a bit of a touch and go because I don't finish work till 6 p.m. I'm not home till at least 6:30. And then I need to like have dinner, and then my 6 o'clock is your 2 o'clock, so that's like halfway through your day you're working.
Yeah. So then we end up, it's like I haven't had my lunch yet, it's 4:30. You've just sat and wolfed down your dinner at 9 o'clock at night or whatever it is there, 8:30 at night. So do you know something like this, it's just the realities, isn't it, of it takes commitment and it takes organisation. So we're having to kind of up the game on how organised we are, and maybe having a wee podcast in the bag just in case something happens that we can't go and record it live each week. Yeah. So it's given us a wee food for thought. But do you know, it's good to share these things because some people think that doing a podcast must be easy. And then they start it and then they realise, I think it's like most people don't get past four episodes or something like that.
Really?
It's ridiculous. It's really, really low. Or is it 7? And we're on 11. So we've already smashed that. But it's good to be here. It's good to be back. I missed doing that with you last week. I really did.
I know, we were in a good wee routine with it.
I know. And I think that there was a point, though, it was a good lesson because do you know how we were both getting a bit stressed about having not done it. And then it was just that moment of, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I doubt we're going to get a whole load of emails from our millions of fans because we are on national telly every week, do you know, saying, where are you? So we just let it go.
I did get a few messages though. There are a few dedicated listeners out there.
There are that noticed. So we are really grateful for that. And I actually got a couple of messages this week from people just sharing that they listened in and just loved listening to the relationship we have. And honestly, that just is worth everything. It is worth, amazing. I think when you have a child, you hope that it works out, you know, not that you would, and you just can't imagine, or you're scared to wish that you'll really enjoy hanging out with each other. And here we are.
You know, here we are. There was times where who'd have thought it, but
I knew you were going to say that.
I thought you were going to say it.
Well, I tried not to. So for anybody who's out there banging the teenage years with a daughter and you're thinking, what is going to happen? Don't worry. See, when you hit 19, there's a wee thing happens because it happened with you and it happened with your sister. And you just kind of step into the light again. And then it's a whole other journey of learning how to get on with each other as adults, which is beautiful. But anyway, what are we going to talk about this week, Emily? Because we've come on here chit-chatting away.
Yeah, this week it's the end of January, we're into February now. New Year's resolutions are in full swing or in the bin, depending. So let's just have a recap on January. What have you been up to?
what have I been up to in January? Right, the big thing was that over Christmas, I worked right through Christmas. You know that I was juggling, doing tons of stuff during Christmas, but I knew that that was going to happen because business-wise for us, we're having a big launch of Kingsmith and the new family business experts. We're not doing anything different from what we've always been doing, but it's that rebrand. We're bringing out another podcast, which will be out this Thursday, called Clocking Out Rich. We've got a new website coming out at the beginning of March, and the wireframe for that's massive. So I knew all of that had to be prepped. So Christmas was really busy, and then I went launching into New Year, knowing that the one thing I really wanted to do well this year was to kind of take a step back from persecuting myself about not looking after myself.
Yeah.
You know, moaning about my hair at this age, moaning about my teeth falling apart, moaning about having put on a couple of stone when I'm not used to that. And I've just let go, Emily. And I thought, do you know something? I'm in this for the long haul. And I need to get that short-term, quick fix mindset out. Because do you know what I'd even found myself thinking? This is mad, right? What's that? What are those injections called? The fat injections?
Oh, Ozempic, Manjaro.
Manjaro and all that. And I had this moment when I actually thought, I could get Manjaro. I only have like 1.5 stone to lose. Do you know, and it's just like, I'm not even the right weight for Manjaro. But, do you know, that's how my head was working. And it was at that I thought, right, stop now. So, you know what I did? I went and I got PT. And the PT, everybody, is 46 steps from my front door.
Just counted.
So there's no having to worry about how to get to the gym or that being a barrier of having to get in the car, go out in the rain. I tuck and roll and off I'm out there. I'm there within less than a minute. And I've been going to the gym 3 times a week and that's been 12 sessions? No, 10 sessions so far, every single week. And I go at 8:00 at night.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. So that's been massive. And I feel so much better. How do you feel when you're exercising compared to when you're not?
Oh, it's night and day. If you're watching this on Spotify or YouTube, you can maybe see I'm wearing a gym top. I am just back from the gym. The past year, I've totally neglected myself in the fitness front since I moved to Dubai, to be honest. It's just been chaos and you don't know what gym to go to. And I do have a gym in my building, but there's like the weights that I would use are missing, and it's not the best. Like, it's good if you're going to do cardio, but wasn't the greatest. So my New Year's resolution was to look after my body and my mind a bit better. So I signed up for, if you're in Dubai, I recommend signing up for Advantage Plus. Again, if you're in Dubai, you'll know what Privily is. So it's basically a cheaper version than Privily. So Advantage Plus is essentially like a membership where you sign up and you get access to, I get access to over 80 hotels, gyms, fitness
And they're all lovely
studios.
as well.
All of the most the loveliest hotels. So you can go into the hotel, use their gym, you get access to their pool, so you get a sun lounger, you get discounts on the food and drink. So tonight I went to the Marriott on the Palm. If you've been to Dubai, you might know it. Mum,
As you
went there?
do. As you do. Oh, I did?
You did?
Yeah, I've been there.
So their gym has a lovely like outdoor bit that looks over the Dubai Wheel in the marina. It's really, really lovely.
Oh.
So trying to do that and trying to get into Pilates, which I'm shockingly bad at. But I'm trying.
That would be really funny. Do you remember when we used to go to yoga together? And it was like the funniest thing on the planet. See, if you're really feeling down, message Emily and ask her to send her a video of herself doing yoga. You have never seen anybody so unflexible in your entire life. It was hilarious. And we would just be able to stop laughing, would we?
See, I've got a picture of you doing aerial yoga. Remember we went to the aerial yoga?
I was quite good at that.
No, I looked great in it. I was in the position and you were behind like a garden gnome. Like, do you know, I sent it to, there's a class in one of the studios, it's like a Pilates studio, and they do aerial yoga, and Caitlin didn't know what it was. So I was like, oh, I've done that before, wait, and I'll show you. So I'm sending her pictures, and I sent her that one, and she was like, oh, I'll probably be that woman behind you. And I was like, sure?
Really?
She
Oh
didn't
my
know what
gosh.
to do.
Right, Caitlin, you're off my Christmas card list. Official.
Struggling, man. But no, I am rubbish. I am really, really bad. My flexibility as I've gotten older is atrocious.
You're like an ironing board.
Yeah. Do you know what we did
Yeah.
in Pilates? We did the thing at the end where you like stretch out on the foam rollers.
Oh, I don't
I,
like them.
I couldn't even touch it. I couldn't even put my back on it. It was so painful. And that was just stretching. That wasn't even Pilates. I literally was the only. Caitlin struggled a wee bit as well, to be fair, but I couldn't even put my back on it. It was so painful.
Well, do you know what I'm really enjoying about doing the PT? Because I have the gym to myself. It's like a really boutique little gym that I'm going to. And it's just me and the PT instructor. So hiya Ross. Um, and but what I really love about going to the gym is just being able to let go. Do you know when you go into somewhere like fancy gyms and nobody makes a noise because they're all like playing on their phones or got their headphones on and nobody says anything. Whereas I'm in there and I grunt and I swear and I puff and puff and and I get the big weighted ball and I shout, I am only available for, and I butter it off the floor. Is that not what you do?
That sounds like a rage room, not a PT session. That's not what anybody does.
No, that's not true. That is not true. It's because you're going to put all these. Well, mine's is a nice gym. It's a little boutiquey one, as I said. But it's you have to. How can you be really working out and not do that? I mean, really working out. Do you know when you're pushing your body to the limit and you're going, "Yeah, you know what I mean? No?
No. There's ways to internalise it.
Oh, I don't internalise. I swear and everything. I grunt, I groan, I roll my eyes, I get mad. Maybe it is a rage room.
Imagine I'm in Dubai, blinding and swearing in the gym.
I suppose I probably wouldn't do that if I was in a public place with lots of people around me.
Exactly.
And saying that, see when I was at another gym and it wasn't like a fancy gym, well, you know what I mean? It's not like a David Lloyd or these kinds of gyms. It was like ones where the bodybuilders went and the weightlifters went and there was like giant tires everywhere and it was all painted black and you went in, you kind of smelt the sweat.
Ugh.
But see there, I would be grunting and groaning and swearing and somebody would come past me and go, great workout. You know, I like that kind of gym. Look at your face. You look disgusted.
That's not the gyms that I've experienced.
I don't know if I'll go down well in Dubai.
No. I was in the gym today and a guy walked past and went, Habibi, you come here often? I swear. I think he was Lebanese.
I don't get that here.
Felt really
But
weird.
do you know what happened actually? I went to David Lloyd in the West End, right? And it's just had a refurb. And and it's really pretty. It kind of looks like the spa now looks like the Big Brother house. And you're sitting in the outside sauna looking out the garden and you expect it to go, Marianne's just walked into the Himalayan salt sauna. You know, it's like you're sitting there, Marianne, come to the chair. But it doesn't. Anyway, they've got a massive bubble jacuzzi. And you know, everybody was sitting on their phones.
And
What is that all about?
what do you want them to do?
Why are you on your phone in a spa, in a jacuzzi? and everybody's on their phones. That is mental. What is the world coming to? No switching off. You're in water and you're sitting there and you can't get that machine off your face. Crazy. It ruins the aura. I'm just saying.
But it's like a social thing as well. Like a group of strangers in a hot tub. Like I think it's quite awkward.
You're sitting there, you're relaxing, you shut your eyes, you breathe, you get present, you think about your body. You're not sitting on TikTok doing your shopping for toilet roll in a cheap skirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. It's too much effort getting in, keeping your hands dry, then having to get out and also keep your hat, like, it's too much. But
I swear there was about 8 of them.
iPhones are waterproof now, so it doesn't matter.
Well, obviously, because they were all like this in it. Horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Maybe they're all hustlers.
Well, you don't need to do it in the spa when I'm trying to relax and get present and meditate and be connected to myself, and you're sitting on TikTok.
Are they playing it out loud? Oh, right, okay. That's different then. Fair enough.
That's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, that's out of order. If they were sitting on their phone, whatever, but playing it out loud's out of order.
But do you know what else I tried now that we're just in the spa? Is cold water dipping. Have you ever really done it?
Yes, I did it on the beach here. Ice bath.
When did you do that?
When I went. There's a if you come to Dubai, you can do.
In Dubai you did it. All right.
Aye, in Dubai. I've done it here.
Well, I've done it. I don't mind going into water. I love going into the sea. I don't mind going into the sea here. I really don't mind it. But in this new spa, they've got 2 plunge pools, and one of them's outside. God,
well, cool.
I felt like, who was it? The guy that invented it?
Hoff. Oh, the
Hoffman. Oh my Lord. And I can tolerate cold, right? But I went in and my whole body just turned purple like that. I have never had my ass so quickly out of something. I think I lasted 4 seconds in this thing. I felt like such a wussy.
Weak. It's all in the mind.
It was all here. And then there was other people, like there was guys like doing all the deep breathing and everything. And I'm going to have to beat it. I'm going to try it again.
That's just not for me.
It's not, is it?
I've tried, and before, that was the first time I was doing it. And it was on the beach, it was lovely, and they were giving it, oh, when you come out, you'll feel so energised, and this, that, and the next thing. Didn't feel a single bit of difference. I just felt numb.
Can you imagine getting up in the morning, going out the back into your personal ice tub, cracking the ice?
No.
No, neither can I.
Can't even do a cold shower. Sometimes.
Do you know what I do after I've had the cold shower?
What?
Put the hot water on, because I hate hot.
Yeah. See, sometimes in the morning, if I think the shower experience is going to make me too cold, I don't shower in the morning. I wait till I come home. I hate being cold.
Anyway, you can't even get to experience it if you come home, because they're not allowing guests in the Big Brother house. But you never know. Maybe when you come home in the summer, they might have changed their minds.
How much are David Lloyd memberships these days?
I don't know, £190 for a couple or something. Whoa. How much is it in Dubai?
Well, for what I've got, it's 50 quid a month.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Wow. But saying that, it's still actually better than, like, the facilities are really, really good. Whereas there's other gyms that are, do you know, you're paying a lot of money and the facilities are rubbish, you know, when you can tell they're not investing in it.
Aye.
Aye. So that's that. But I'm trying to think what else I've been doing. Oh, guess what I did last week?
What?
Photo shoot. Now, I'm no a stranger to photo shoots. I've done a few. I mean, not professionally, but just for business.
No, I'm not a stranger to a photo shoot.
I remember my first photo shoot was actually with your dad when I was like, what? How old would I have been? 21? Something like that. And do you remember the one with the big, Orla's got the coat now, actually, the big old flight jacket.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, I look so young. I should put that up in the Distance Diaries Facebook group. That wee picture of me looking, oh, like a wee baby.
I know.
It's 4 years younger than you are now. And doing my wee pose with my jacket on. But we had to, because we've got a website being launched, we had to go and get pictures with clients and do all of that. It was good fun, but it's exhausting. Totally exhausting doing that.
I know, it's a lot of moving about, changing outfits. Like, it's not fun.
No, not really. And
No, you don't
I
like
made the most of it because I don't mind getting my picture taken, but it was when you've got other people to be mindful of as well.
Yeah.
But we got some really fun ones, and I actually just sent you them across today, so you'll have to have a wee look at them.
I know, I'm going to have a cup of tea later. I'll sit and have a look.
Yeah. And guess what else I found?
What?
I can't remember what it's called. A wee app. Do you know how I've been complaining about my menopause hair?
Uh-huh.
Because it's like, for women out there, say if you're perimenopause, menopause, your hair does change because of the estrogen. I used to have you've got really thick hair, but I had fine hair, but lots of it. And it would always do what I wanted and it always looked shiny. And now it looks like dust half the time. Right? I found a wee app that just foo-foos my hair.
She's on the Facetune.
I don't want my face changed or anything like that. I just want a wee bit more foo-foo in my hair.
Well, good.
And I was so pleased.
Do you know, I've just noticed you can see my room through the telly behind me, and it's an absolute
bed a mess.
Well, to be fair, I've stripped my bed. That's one of my other New Year's resolutions that I'm really trying to stick to, is keeping my space tidy, because I'm really, really bad at it. I will literally I'll come home, undress on the spot, and those clothes will stay there for the week, and then I'll just find lots of different spots to undress in and just melt.
And can I just tell everybody that even when you're not in your own home, you do that. You came home at Christmas and it was like living with Little Red Riding Hood, who'd left breadcrumbs everywhere she goes.
Yeah, I don't know. I never used to, I don't know. Maybe it's just a phase, but I don't remember being so untidy. How was it?
Yeah. You just kind of like Little Red Riding Hood. You just leave things behind you, just in case you get lost or something, I think.
Yeah, that for you then, because you're the.
Oh, I'm not the tidiest person. Hey, hands up! I'm not the tidiest person in the world.
Try
I let it build up and then I just clear it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, you let it build up. You let it build up and you go, who's left this here? Who's left that there? Oh, this house is a mess. And then when you actually look at it, you realise that it's all your stuff.
Do you know the thing about having nobody living with you, no kids at home anymore? You can go, oh my God, this place is a mess, and the only person I can blame is me.
Literally.
Oh dear. But anyway, I had my photo shoot. It was good fun. We got the pictures back and they were really good. Really, really good. So big shout out to Victoria, who does all our business photos, because she's always brilliant. And she only sends me the ones that she knows I'll like. And she doesn't take pictures from certain angles because she knows I'll never like it.
That's good.
She knows I like my teeth on this side better than this side. And all that kind of
Very niche.
Oh, do you know what else I found out today?
What?
Your sister Orla sold her very first painting.
She did? How exciting is that?
Mm-hmm.
I've been buzzing for
I was
it
so
all day.
pleased. It was in an exhibition and it was on show in this exhibition for a couple of months, so it's still up. And she got a message today from somebody saying, we'd love to keep it and can we buy it? And we're like, because it's huge. It's a really big piece of work. And it was like, wow.
I know. So proud of her. She deserves it.
Oh. Do you know, we went to I sent you pictures that we went to another exhibition she'd been accepted into in Glasgow on Saturday and into Sunday. And it was in an old kind of warehouse, like industrial with brick, walls. And it was like freezing, right? It was freezing. But, hers was lovely. Honestly, I know she's my daughter, right? But hers was the best.
No, it was. Like, she is actually amazing. Me and Orla are very brutally honest with each other, so if I thought it was shite, since this is public, I just wouldn't comment, but behind the scenes, I would say that's shite.
It was really, really good. Although there seemed to be a lot of trauma in the room, if I'm being honest. Because everybody told their story about what the art was about, and it was all about trauma. There was lots of boobs, lots of vaginas. There was loads of them.
A lot of confusion.
There was a lot of confusion.
That's what art is. Art's expressive.
I know, but there's only so many ways you really want to see a vagina explored.
Depends who you ask.
You kind of always knew what it was, no matter what they did to it.
Yeah, I feel like doing stuff like that's a bit of a cop-out.
What? Cop-out what?
Like, to go a bit deeper. Like, Orla went very deep. She went straight to the point, like, death.
Well, you're going to have to say what it was about.
Oh, so she painted
Otherwise, they're going to think that she did a vagina.
No, she did not do a vagina at all.
Do a vagina.
Not even close.
No.
She did a painting of where we spread her dad's ashes. So it's a beachfront in Largs.
Yeah, it was very, very beautiful, and a beautiful sky, and there was a lot of meaning in it, and it was really, really lovely. And what she wrote about it was, it was lovely. I said to her, did you AI that?
I did
not.
Mum is the queen of chat GPT, man. She's got it wrapped around her finger.
Oh, me and Moira have been hanging out for 2 years, do you know, since it came out. And actually, I never allow her to write anything off her own back. I always write stuff, but I have a wee chat about what I've written, and she gives me wee inspirational ideas and stuff. And I call her Moira.
Getting a bit attached to Moira.
Yeah. See, since I share that, I want everybody, see if anybody else has got a name for their chat GPT. And actually, I don't even just use chat GPT anymore. I've got lots of AI tools that are just a load of fun, and they're dead creative. And I think, well, why would I only be thinking about my own mind when I can tap into a wider intelligence?
Yeah, but do you know what? See, on LinkedIn, it doesn't annoy me. Like, if you want to use, not you personally, but just on LinkedIn in general, if somebody wants to use ChatGPT, by all means, like, whatever, it doesn't offend me. Like, it offends some people. But do you know, like, you can always tell when it's ChatGPT, and do you know how?
I know how. The wee lines.
The dashes.
The dashes, I know.
You always know if somebody's ChatGPT'd it if there's loads of wee dashes, because nobody puts dashes in their sentence if they're writing it themselves. No. So don't put dashes.
Dots sometimes, but it's a particular type of dash. It's like a long dash.
Yeah, or like
ChatGPT creates.
Like double barrels words that you probably wouldn't even know. Like if you were just typing it, you don't know English that well to put a double barrel. Like if you're just typing it as you're thinking it, but like
or tons of emojis. It goes emoji daft, like loads of rockets and stuff with lots of dashes, and that's when you know somebody's just copied and pasted and slapped it up.
It loves a rocket.
It does love a rocket. Mm-hmm. Whereas I don't do that. I write my own stuff and then I ask Moira, what do you think?
Yeah, I write it, and then, as you know, I'm not the best at spelling and putting things together. So I'll write it, put it in and say, how does this sound? Is there any spelling?
Make it flow a wee bit better, And the thing is, you can use stuff like Grammarly and stuff has been about for ages, because Paul, your stepdad, because he is dyslexic, he checks everything through Grammarly and has done for years.
Yeah.
So I just don't see. Yeah, anyway, I love Moira. I love her. Right, we have talked. It's been like, you know when you go into your fridge and there's nothing to eat, but there's tons of bits of stuff? I think that we've done that with this podcast today.
We have. Right. What's your plans this weekend? Any weekend plans quickly?
I'm doing something. Oh, do you know what I'm doing on Sunday?
What?
I am going for my first meetup because I'm doing a Strictly Come Dancing event for charity at the beginning of June. There'll be about 700 people there. And I'm raising funds for Okopatrick food parcels. And I'm going to meet up with the organisers and everybody involved on Sunday in Glasgow, because I'll get matched up with my dance partner at the end of March, I think it is. So I'm doing that. I've told them, whoever they match me up with, I want them to be able to spin me like a plate.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
so that's why I have to go to the gym.
You can let us know next week how that goes.
I will. I'll tell you. What about you? What are you doing this week?
I am in Saudi Arabia for work. Friday to Monday.
I mean, it's just the way I'm in Saudi. I'm in Saudi for work.
If you've been to Saudi, you'll know it's definitely, it's like, oh, Saudi.
You don't like it?
It's not that I don't like it. I just think I've not properly experienced it. I've only been there for work, not a holiday.
Yeah.
And it's totally different to Dubai.
Yeah.
So I think I need to go. It's just so busy. Like I always think it's like Dubai like 10 years ago. It's not. It's more advanced than that, but that's the sort of vibe. It's so busy all the time.
Wow.
If you think Dubai traffic's bad, you've never been to Riyadh.
Well, enjoy the weather because it's absolutely peeing down with rain here. And it's freezing.
It's just perfect here.
Right, on that warm and happy note, I think it's time to wrap it on up for this week.
Me too. Thank you for listening. We will see you next week with another episode
of the
Distance Diaries.
Yay! Yeah, look forward to seeing you. And if you've got anything that you want us to talk about or you'd like to comment on from today's podcast, you know where to reach us. Where can they reach us, Emily?
At the Distance Diaries podcast on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah. So until same time, same place next week, we'll see you then. Take care, everyone. Thanks for spending time with us on the Distance Diaries.
We hope you laughed, maybe learned something, and most importantly, felt a little more connected.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who needs a little connection too.
And join us on Instagram and TikTok at the Distance Diaries podcast for sneak peeks, behind the scenes fun, and much more.
We'll see you next week, same time, same place.
Until then, stay connected, no matter the miles.